I've been kind of a recluse. I've been kind of reclusive lately just because I've been working so much and and like I've been kind of recovering from all the stuff that uh all the stuff that kind of came down on me in like, in 2016, and then kind of just getting my shit together in the following in 2017, and kind of dusting myself off and picking myself up, and yeah. Um, because I don't know if I actually talked to you guys. I don't think I did talk to you, but like, of course, this was devastating for me. So I was really actually very depressed. I got very depressed, and there would be days where I didn't I wasn't able to go outside. And then I was already like dealing with a lot before that. I was already, uh, you know, having a lot of pressure and like, yeah, just really a lot of melancholy. A lot of melancholy feelings, and for a while I went to kind of a dark place. And I think that it's just like, that like dark night of the soul. It was kind of like the tail end of my, not kind of like, it was the right at the tail end of my Saturn return. So, I mean, it's to kind of to be expected, some upheaval. And I have a retrograde Saturn in my chart. My Saturn is retrograde. First house actually conjunct my ascendant. So, uh like, Saturn does not let me get away with shit. I can't get away with shit like other people can, doing all this shady shit and just like, running off laughing. I can't do that. Saturn kicks my ass. So that's what I was dealing with, and I just had to kind of, come back from that and just kind of crawl and then walk and then run and then make some shit happen. So that's what I've been, and so at this point it's at the stage of implementing and making shit happen. Uh, and I feel good about where I am now, so that's good. And I am just working with it and taking it one day at a time and all that good stuff, and just kind of refocusing. And when things are like bothersome to me or they hurt me or something, I'm trying to teach myself to change perspective on it, as opposed to letting it beat me up. You know, I'm done letting stuff kick my ass. Fucks that, baby. So I have not been creating very much, which just, well, I've been creating my life, right? But I haven't been drawing as much as I would like to. I actually just got a new drawing pad. It's weird because I have so many drawing pads that are not filled up. I probably have like three drawing pads that are not filled up, each having maybe a few drawings in there. Because a lot of them fall out, like especially when I take more time on them and I just move. You're moving on the page and then you're just, anyway. So I have been creating as much as I want, as I would like to, as is would make me comfortable. I would like to be creating more, so I want to work on that and do that. But I have just been like taking courses, like quick courses for like continuing ed credits in massage therapy, and just working on myself and working on like bettering myself and bettering my craft, bettering my craft, and bettering the things that make me happy and the things that I am able to contribute through. So yeah, and you know, I have also been in a place of uncertainty because on the one hand, I really miss New England, and on the other hand, like really, um, all my siblings are here, and like my mom's here, and my extended family, because this is my homeland, so to speak. This area, this South Carolina, North Carolina, in a lot of ways, in a lot of just because it's a lot of back and forth there throughout my childhood, back and forth between the two, living between the two states. So that's kind of what has been happening. I don't know. So I don't know. I guess I'm in a place of having these conflicting emotions because I'm like, I need a place closer to work. So I need a place in Charlotte or in like one of the little smaller towns right there south of it, of Charlotte. But I miss New England and I want to go back there. And I have reached a goal that I set for myself, that I promised myself that I would allow myself to, if I still wanted to, when I reached that goal, if I still wanted to move, then I would allow myself to do that and to go ahead and pursue that pull or that drive. So, because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I feel pulled to, drawn to. No, I do know why I feel drawn to the Northeast. It's weird. It's like I'm a northern southerner. I'm like a northerner that was born in the South, but I always belonged there. My personality and my way of being. I'm such a wild child in these parts. You know what I mean? Like I'm such a rebel in these parts just for kind of being, right? But like and I mean and at this point in my life, and really most of my life, like nobody treats me bad about it. You know what I mean? People just kind of, people enjoy it to an extent. They kind of just, like, make fun of it, how dramatic I can be, and just kind of like that rebel just for kicks, yeah. So rebel just for kicks. I've just rebel just for kicks. Oh boy. Good greenery. Losing my train of thought here. So I'm just gonna stop. And so I keep talking about what really I kind of feel like is a dumb subject to myself. I keep having this internal, like, back and forth with my push and pull with myself, because I keep saying, okay, well, like there's all these reasons to live this place and to live that place, and there's all these reasons to live this place, there's all these reasons to live the other place, right? But I just keep coming back to like I'm not bound to any place. Like I don't have to dig these deep roots anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like I am totally entitled to be super nomadic for a few years, you know, or because I mean, I do eventually want to get myself a house and plant really extensive gardens or have uh, even do something cooler than that, you know, like, I don't know. I won't go there. We won't talk about that. Uh, don't really feel like sharing all my hopes and dreams right this minute. You guys, I'm very tired. Like, I guess it's just because, well, no, I know. It's just because okay, so let me just say this. I have slept about 4 hours in about 3 days. And that is legit right there. Um, yeah, because Thursday, yeah, I've slept about 3 hours this weekend. And so, um, I'm actually off all day today, which is Sunday. So, but I'm not sleepy right this minute. I know that I will conk out and hopefully sleep for like 10 or 12 or 14 hours. But if I tend to sleep that much, I have to isolate myself. I have to go somewhere very quiet. And because I live at home with family, there's not a lot of quiet to be had. There's people everywhere. So, yeah, there's not a lot of quiet to be had. But I don't know. But then I don't know because sometimes there are quiet days. So we'll see. Maybe like, and Sundays can be one of those days where it's quiet. So maybe everybody will just kind of stay home today, and then it will be one of those super quiet days, and I can probably sleep. I will really hope to get like 14 hours of sleep. That would be great if I could just sleep for 14 hours. So I guess in a sec here I'm gonna go try to do that. This scar strip, these are like silicone scar strips that I'm wearing on my scar lately. And it has been clearing it up and making it like evening the tone of it and softening and like normalizing the tissue there. Do you guys see these? Do you see these? Do you see my lumps here? Also find like hair bumps. It's so bad when you're a curly girl with a beard. It's so bad. Like, you know, so I have all these laser hair removal treatments. So I really don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with this, but the thing is, like, they're there. And I have not been back to New England, you guys, since my, like, since my meltdown, to put it, like, straight forward and bluntly. Like, I haven't been back since my meltdown. So it is kind of I'm not turning it into a big thing because it's just, I mean, like, you know, I love it there. Like, the place did nothing to me. I was just, you know, you have meltdowns. People have meltdowns, people have breakdowns. And I just had a fucking breakdown and I had to go home. But I was completely overwhelmed and, a lot of stuff just came down on me. Like, and I, you know, I really started to perceive new things. I started to perceive, you know, have extra perceptions. Okay, that I don't know how to explain still now, I mean legit like voices, and I just want to be honest about this because I feel like people don't talk about stuff like this and so nobody knows what's going on, you know what I mean? But like yeah, like legit voices. So it was crazy and I just yeah. So, I get myself more comfortable and less overwhelmed so that I can actually like deal with it and digest it and integrate it and not have all this like pressure pressure around it because it was new and it was scary and so yeah, so now I've kind of learned to live with it and I'm a survivor. I just had it was yeah. You guys, I went through a lot. I'm gonna really vlog about this stuff. Like, and I feel like it's important to talk about shit like that, man. Like, I was going through it, you guys. Like, the well, okay, so like, I was doing, and in the past, I have been prone to like self harming behaviors just because of I mean, I don't have to explain it away. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that at some point I have just kind of just glossed over like that. I've been through a lot, but who hasn't? So I mean, so is have you, and so have we all. But I can't deny like the trauma, like the psychological and like emotional trauma of some of the things that like I went through and how they affected me. So I was just I was really overwhelmed and it just really just broke. I just had a breakdown, and so I ended up here. And so I guess like now I'm just kind of like okay, I'm at this good place and I have steady work and making money and able to like save and stuff, and I know that eventually I want to buy a house and stuff. So I'm just trying to like use my resources now that I have gathered and kind of squirreled away now to further my little agenda. Now, my agenda is not evil, okay? My agenda is actually a beautiful, healthy, lovely agenda that spreads flowers and glitter all over South and North Carolina and New England and wherever else I can spread out to. I just want to I just want to be the fucking ultimate massage therapist, the perfect fucking therapist. You know what I mean? I want to be able to like knock out any issue and I want to be able to, fucking just energetically just bam and just knock people into relaxation for the next month. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I got there's you can I'm always learning and I always will be.